How's it going, guys? Star Chart here. So the whole reason I made Thoughts and Walks was so that I could do story time. So a thing that I always do with like my roommates and stuff is, well, this is more of a thing that I did with like one of my super close friends, Matt, is he'd ask me how my day was when I like would meet up with him, or he'd ask me like how my week was, and I'd have this wild story to tell him. And so I was like, dude, Thoughts and Walks could literally just be me doing story time, except for all you guys. And so guess what? Story time. So here's what happened. I ran out of groceries. And to put it into like, we'll go on porch and I'll show. So it's raining a little bit. You can kind of hear in the background and stuff. It was raining a lot harder, and the radar said it was going to rain all day today until 6 p.m. So I was like, I have to go grocery shopping. And so I had never grocery shopped in the rain before. And so I called my mom to be like, yo, I'm going grocery shopping in the rain. She's working. I called my sister, and she's working. Called my dad, and my dad answered, so there we go, I got one. And then Dad's all like, yeah, just go. And I was like, well, frick, I don't want to grocery shop in the rain. And he's like, just do it, you'll be fine. And so I'm like, fine, whatever, I'll go. I hate rain, just so you guys know. I hate rain. My most adoring fan and super close friend Jimmy loves rain, but I hate rain. So anywho, I go off to the store, grocery shopping, because I'm out of groceries, I need stuff. I get to the grocery store, and I park on one side of the parking lot for the Walmart. Now this is a total oopsie on me. Turns out that one of the entryways is actually blocked off. You can't enter it because of the quarantine season. And I just happened to park at that one. So I have to walk all the way to the other side of the Walmart entrances so I can enter Walmart and do my shopping. So I'm like, great. Yay, it's wetness. And so I walk all the way across the parking lot and I get to the entrance. Okay, so we're in. And then I walk in, everyone's sanitizing the carts. I was like, okay. Yeah, quarantine, that's how it works. They actually have like, it's this is mainly so I can like remember all this. So like if someone asks me about how quarantine stuff went when things were happening, I can just say, go watch this video about how grocery shopping was. And so this is a personal document for me. So it turns out they have like these sprayers, and it was actually like, you know how you go to a car wash and you pick up the huge like nozzle gun thing? Or you see people who are like spraying weed killer and stuff on stuff, and they have like the giant lawn nozzle with the, you do the whole swaying thing and you're spraying stuff. They had those, except it was all sanitizer, and they're just spraying down carts. And I was like, okay. So that's how they're doing. That's how they're getting through the sanitizing. And of course, there's like a hand sanitizer dispenser. If you want hand sanitizer, you can just pick it up and go. It feels like the amount of people allowed in the store were limited, but like I couldn't really tell because there's like no one there. I walked into Walmart, over half the shelves are empty. I'm like, whoa, dude, am I gonna be able to find everything I need? I don't know. And so I'm walking through. I'm doing my shopping. I found bread, easy. I found peanut butter, easy. So we're good. I got my cookies, we're good. I got the protein bars I always have, good. I got, what else did I get? I got all the canned goods I would need. I didn't need that much frozen stuff. I got some frozen stuff to pick up with it. When I needed from frozen stuff, I was like, okay. So I just ran out of frozen pizzas. I like to get like the small pizza. That's like, that you can, the small frozen pizzas, and then cook those and just have the whole thing because, you know. And they were out. And I was like, shoot, what do I do? I'm out of pizza. So I called Dad again, because I'm like, I can't get Becca, I can't get Mom. So I called Dad again, and I'm like, yo, Dad, I'm out of pizzas. What do I? They don't have any pizzas. What do I cook? And he's like, okay, so here's what you do. You gotta go and try out doing potatoes and sausage. I'm like, oh, that's right, yeah, I can totally cook that. That'd be wonderful, easy. And so he's like, do you have a potato peeler? I'm like, oh, no, I don't have one of those. And so I walk all the way to the other side of the store, looking for a potato peeler. Guess what? I found pretty much everything underneath the sun that you could use in a kitchen. I found knives. I found tons and tons of wine bottle openers. Like, the amount of wine bottle openers I found in the kitchen aisle compared to everything else was insane. I was like, whoa. Okay, could I find a potato peeler? Of course not. And then randomly, I look in one of those little cubby things. So you're like, you know, if you go to Walmart and you go in like the kitchen aisle, and then they have these like cubbies that have all like the small utensils and stuff. there is a potato peeler in one of the cubbies. This is blown. I think it was in a, I forget what kind of cubby it was in. It's in like a small little spoon cubby or something. It's not significant. I looked down and I find a one potato peeler in the store. There's literally one potato peeler left. I pick it up, I put it in my cart, I'm like, oh, psh. And then I told Dad, thank God I found one. And I'm like, you know this is going to become video, right? He's like, of course it's going to become a video. And you know you're going to get mentioned, right? He's like, of course. And so, gotcha. Found the potato peeler, and then go all the way back to the other side of the store. I'm like, okay. So I need to find sausage, right? For the potatoes and sausage. And then I don't find any sausage. So, call Dad back up. Hey, Dad, there's no sausage. What do I do? He's like, really? There's nothing? I'm like, nope, nothing. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. And so we're like, ham. Okay, so I'm gonna sub ham for sausage. Easy does it. And so I go all the way back to the, so I'm at the front of the store where like the produce and stuff is, because that's where like the general meat section was. Go all the way to the back where like the dairy stuff is, pick up the ham, easy. And then I tell Dad on the phone, hey Dad, what if they don't have potatoes? And he's like, oh, no. They gotta have potatoes. Like, they gotta have potatoes. And so I'm like, watch. Knowing my luck today, they won't have any. And so I'm going all the way over. And bless, they have a ton of potatoes. So, no letdown there. Whew. And then, I go to the express aisle. It turns out that, like, I have, like, a half, somewhere between, like, a quarter full to a half full cart. I always go through I always go through self-checkout. Because I was a bagger at a grocery store and I prefer like bag my own groceries because like that's my thing. I did it for like 4 years for money and like, yeah, because I worked at Fairway for like 4 years, blah, 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 blah. Point is, I get to the self-checkout to check out and there's a sign that says only people who have 15 items or less. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. There's like no one at the express and there's no one behind me. There's no one anywhere near the store. So I'm like, And I missed the sign, of course. And so I walk over to try and go in, and the lady stops me. She's like, no, you can't come in. I'm like, why? And she points back, there's the sign. I'm like, oh. So I can't go to self-checkout, because I have more than 15 items, because I only go shopping like once every 3 weeks. Because, yeah, that's how I always do things. Because I don't like to, believe it or not, I don't like to go grocery shopping. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that Michael doesn't like to go grocery shopping? Who'd have thought that people just don't like grocery shopping in general? So, anywho, we do that. I go all the way to the other side of the store. So I'm on like the food section, which works out because I have to leave out that side anyway. So I have to go from food area to not lawn garden to like home supplies area. And then there's one checkout open. I go in the checkout line. I get all checked out. And then, yeah, that's my trip to Walmart. And I get outside, the rain's gone. Phew. Drive home, get home, back to here. And then guess what? Rain. It wasn't as heavy as it was when I called my dad initially this morning to be like, yo, dude, I don't want to go sugar shopping in the rain. And it was still raining, but it was like, oh. And then, yeah, that was my grocery shopping adventure. And then, of course, I come home here. It's Monday. So I usually like clean my apartment. So I clean my apartment, and then, yeah, I just finished cleaning my apartment, and now I record the Sausage and Walks video. Sorry, it's a little longer than normal, but hey, that's what happens when I do a story time. And yeah, so if you enjoyed today's video, drop a like on the video and give it a thumbs up. There will be more story time videos because that is what Thoughts and Walks is for. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I really appreciate subscribers, and generally there's more people watching these videos than subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, please and thank you. It means a lot to me. Leave down a comment down below if you like enjoyed the story, you want to hear more stories, if you want to hear other things. Let's see here. That's about it. Actually, yeah, that's about it. Oh, the background music is my favorite song from Final Fantasy IV. It's called Within the Giant. I'll put a link in the description below. And yeah, that's all I got. So of course, as always, have yourselves an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.